Hi guys, George back with another finds video. Got 8 records to show you this week, 7 blue notes and one other. It's another beautiful day here in southeast coast of Scotland. Been playing golf for the last couple of days, so I've got a wee bit of sun catching the top of my head. Maybe have to wear a cap. In fact, I won a cap yesterday. I was 7th in a competition, so maybe I'll have to start wearing it. I hate caps, hats. Anyway, 7 finds, all the blue notes first, and this is Components by Hutcherson. This is a 1994 copy, originally released in 1965. Components, it's called. Bobby Hutcherson is a vibes player and marimba. I've got Freddie Hubbard here on trumpet, James Spalding alto sax and flute, Herbie Hancock on piano, Ron Carter bass and Joe Chambers on drums. Yeah, great album. You know, I'm not a big fan of organ jazz, take it or leave it really, but Bobby Hutcherson on vibes blends in lovely to the other instruments, and this is, again, like a lot of the records I've been buying recently, they're not easy to find. That's why I've been probably looking for slightly harder to find blue notes. But this is a crackery album, really like it. So that's Bobby Hutcherson, Components. Second off, I've waited, this is from Japan, and I must have, it's been 2 months anyway. I think the guy could have walked here quicker. Tina Brooks, Back to Tracks. I mean, that's what happens when you pay the cheapest postage. It takes forever. Where I've had albums from Japan, it's taken 4 days. It's all about what you pay, I guess, and what they offer. You just press a button sometimes. So Tina Brooks only recorded 4 albums on his own for Blue Note. They only released True Blue during his lifetime. I think he suffered with, he died in 72, 74. I think he had a bit of a habit. A great tenor sax player he is, and we have Blue Mitchell on trumpet, Jackie McLean alto sax, Kenny Drew piano, Paul Chambers bass and Art Taylor on drums. So this was recorded in 1960. This is one of the albums, his 3 albums that were held back. 2 were put on Tone Poets. This was original release, first release in Japan in 1990. Normal Blue Note label. It's been released a couple of times by Classic Records and Music Matters Jazz, which you'll pay quite a bit of money for those, but I paid quite a bit of money for this anyway. This is original. Tina Brooks, Back to the Tracks. Fantastic album. Just got yesterday, only played it once. And this is Anthony Williams, Spring. Real cool cover. Quite a different cover for Blue Note Records. Without all this normal spiel on the back. 4216 with Wayne Shorter tenor sax, Sam Rivers, love him, tenor sax, Herbie Hancock again, piano, Gary Peacock bass, and of course Tony Williams on drums. This is more avant-garde jazz again. I think this is, I'm feeling this was a Japanese copy again. It's originally released in 1965. Can't remember what copy I've got. It's a Japanese copy from, I think 1977. No Obi. That's okay. Real nice quality, great album. 5 tracks, all written by Tony Williams, and yeah, only played it once. Take a few listens to get round it, but really looking forward to that. Anthony Williams, Spring from 1965, Japanese copy. Next off we have a double album by Hazy by Andrew Hill. This was released in 1975. Got this from Japan too, and it quite hard to find again. Took about 4 weeks to get here too, and not because of postage. I think the guy was a bit slow at posting it, and then when he tested it, he thought it had a click, and by the time messages went back and forward. So yeah, this is a double album released in 1975 of unreleased material by Andrew Hill. As you know, a lot was held back. So double album, sides 3 and 4 came out, I don't know, as a CD, maybe the 2000s, a CD under the name Packs, which there's 5 tracks from that CD. I think there's maybe an extra track or 2 on the CD. The rest of the tracks are unreleased. They maybe appeared later on a box set at Blue Note, released on Mosaic by Andrew Hill. Yeah, so originally Packs was, the album was recorded in 1965. So it's seen its light of day the first time in 1975. This album only got 1 issue. This is an American, 1 release in 75, maybe a couple of different countries released it. The other album was released 2 sessions from 1969 and 1970. So yeah, real good album to have. Well, we have Joe Henderson, Freddie Hubbard, Benny Maupin, amongst others, and a string quartet. Andrew Hill, 1 for 1 from 1975, double album. Nice to have that in the collection. Now back to what I've been collecting, the Blue Note Classics LT series from 1979 to 1981. The unreleased, more unreleased sessions from Blue Note artists. So this one's Donald Byrd, The Creeper. This is quite a hard one to find. Got this from the States. Just cleaned. Classic Blue Note 70s, 80s label. Came in this original wee Blue Note. So this was originally recorded in 1967. So it was first released in 69, I guess, 1980. 6 tracks. Donald Byrd, trumpet. Sonny Red, alto sax. Pepper Adams, baritone sax. Chick Corea, piano. Mickey Rooker, drums, and some foreign person on bass. I can't be arsed reading it. So 6 tracks, Donald Byrd, hard to find. There was 45 albums of these series released, I think, approximately. I've now got 10. I don't think I'm going to collect them all. A couple have been released as Tone Poets. But they're great music and great finds, and getting really rare and hard to come by. So that's Donald Byrd, The Creeper. Another one I picked up was Wayne Shorter, The Soothsayer. This is a UK release, because I have this shitty bit up here. 6 tracks. This again was recorded in 1965, not released till 1979. Wayne Shorter, tenor sax. James Spalding, alto sax. Freddie Hubbard, trumpet. McCoy Tyner, piano. Ron Carter, bass, and Tony Williams. on drums. Fantastic album, great to have. Love Wayne Shorter. Not easy to get, so look out for them. So next off we have a newish album, still a Blue Note though, and this is Robert Glasper Experiment Black Radio. It's a double album. It's from 2012. 2013 the second album was released, Black Radio 2, and this year Black Radio 3, which I picked up recently. They're all fantastic. So Robert Glasper is a Blue Note jazz artist. He has I think it's probably a quartet on this. He writes more or less all the songs, and what he has is hip-hop, soul or jazz singers doing his songs, and you've got loads of different people on this. I'm not go through them all, they've all got funny names as usual. Featuring, this is easy one, King. Who else we got? Featuring Safik Hussein, featuring Stokely, featuring Bilal. They do the one song you all know they do on this is Feels Like Teen Spirit. That's the label, is Blue Note. Is a Blue Note label release. Yeah, really good, really trendy for an old geezer like me. Really good though. But jazz quartet is really with these vocalists on top. Seek it out, it's a nice wee change. Last but not least, my guy in my shop's had this album, and I fancied it for a while, and I've got other LPs of his that have just not really engaged me. And it's all about, with some artists, sometimes you buy the wrong album or get the wrong album, or maybe the cheapest one and they're not the best, and it puts you off. He's had this box set for, I think it was last year this came out. And anyway, I traded in a Human League 4LP box set for it. And it's Sun Ra Languidity. This is a 4LP box, originally released in 1978, and I think this is one of, if you're going to get a Sun Ra album, pick up this. Obviously, probably not the 4LP version. Originally, it's just a single album, and it's the album there, and it's done for some reason. I don't know why, because I thought it was a gatefold. 2 LPs. It's done at 45, but I don't think it's using the master analog tapes. It's pressed and Czech, I think, possibly. Yeah, but it's really good. Really good. Really enjoyed it. Good modern recording. Music is fantastic. So if you're thinking about Sun Ra, Languidity is the album to get. And the other album that came in, the other double album, is more or less the same, but this is the original release, and they got this printed up really quickly. There's no labels, because this is how it was. It was released at or sold at concerts. And then I think they remixed it, and that was put out proper. So there was only a few, I think probably a few copies of this. This is just a copy, obviously. It's got a slightly different running order. Same album, maybe a slightly different mix. I think they remixed it. I don't think he was happy with it, and they took it off and done and it's just, I guess it's nice to have how it came out originally, quickly. And there's a little book and a great story about the album. The guys in the studio there. Sun Ra, quite a character. So that's me, Sunra, sun's out, and have a good Sunday everybody. Catch you later, bye now.